traders, let's take a look at a trade that I almost took. So here we mark out our imbalances, our point of interest. So imbalances such as the 30-minute bearish parallel gaps, like the 15-minute, then also your support levels. So price was at this level, right? So I expected price to break the low of this with a body candle close, and then we test into some imbalance before heading downwards. So I want it to break this low with your body candle close as well as the support with your body candle close. So as price develops, right? See, price broke with your body candle close, and then we tested the newly created 15-minute bearish parallel gap. So I saw this third candle, right? Meaning that, okay, on the 15-minute, I saw the third candle being formed. So price is most likely going to test this 15-minute bearish parallel gap. So price did test it, right? So when price tested it, I expected a 3 or 5 minute bearish change of character to the downside before deciding to take sales. But however, even though there is a body candle close, it is not that convincing for me to take sales. So as you can see, I guess price swept sell side, internal sell side, and ran back up to this 30-minute bearish parallel gap. So right here, you completely disrespected the 15-minute bearish parallel gap, right? Completely disrespected it and came all the way up. So that's one thing to take note of, right? Price will manipulate and try and take out early sellers, right? So as you can also see, right, the 15-minute bearish parallel gap also got tapped into earlier, right here, this candle. So after it got tapped into, the probability of it working will decrease. So yeah, so it got ran through. Price came up to the 30-minute bearish parallel gap. This is where we can look for 2-minute change of character, right? Provided that all the bullish imbalances are taken out. So you can see as price hits upwards, we created a 5-minute bullish parallel gap right here. So we want this to be mitigated, right? So we don't have to look on the 5-minute for it to be mitigated. We can use the 2-minute instead, right? Because we're on a 30-minute. Because price came up to the 30-minute bearish parallel gap, so we can use the 2-minute. Just like how we use the 1-minute to look for confirmations for change of character, right? When price is in the 15-minute bearish parallel gap. But since price ran through this, right, it wouldn't matter. So on 2-minute, okay, also on the 5-minute, there's a 5-minute bearish parallel gap that we want to see being created, so that we can know that there's enough bearish momentum to bring price downwards. So as price develops, you can see that price mitigated with your body candle close of the 5-minute bearish parallel gap, and also created a 5-minute mitigated the 5-minute bullish parallel gap, and also as a result in turn created a 5-minute bearish parallel gap, right? So the price retest the 5-minute bearish parallel gap? No, it didn't, right? Because it got created here, right? So there was no retest of it, right? Let me see. $9.30. So there wasn't a retest of the 5-minute bearish parallel gap. So we can look for a retest of the inverse of the bullish parallel gap. So price came downwards, came up, and we tested the inverse parallel gap, which is overlapping the 5-minute bearish parallel gap. So came up, we test the inverse, and this is where we can look for sells, because all the bullish imbalances have been mitigated. So yeah, we have to look for cells. Maybe it'll be like this. Above this, it's above this swing point, right? Right, so yeah, that's basically what happened. So as you can see, price hit down towards this liquidity area, right? So even though there's a 4-hour bullish fair value gap here, right? As you can see, there's a 4-hour bullish fair value gap. Price easily ran through it. After going through it, price came upwards again and dumped all the way down to take out this liquidity level. So I guess we could have taken shots here, another short position here, right? Because price mitigated this bullish imbalances and then give us enough or even a quicker price action to bring price downwards to this sell side liquidity. Yeah, that's another trade on gold that I saw, which I didn't take because I was busy with something. So here you see price came down to the 4-hour bullish fair value gap. So we are waiting for a liquidity sweep, right? So on the 5-minute you can see we created a 5-minute bullish fair value gap, right, where it retraced and we could have taken longs. But for me, I personally would want to find a change of character before I take longs. So when looking at this price action, right, before price even came down to the 4-hour bullish fair value gap, there was a creation of the 30-minute bearish fair value gap. So even if you were to take longs, right, of this retest, right, it will only come up to this 30-minute bearish fair value gap. Then you never know whether price will disrespect and head upwards or respect it and continue downwards. That's why confirmations are important. Okay, so when I saw that, right, 30-minute bearish fair value gap was formed. I also saw that there's a 1-hour bearish fair value gap that we can go towards, right? Because the 1 hour is of a higher time frame, so price can disrespect the 30-minute and go up to the 1 hour, which is what happened and what I was expecting. So for that expectation to happen, right, I analyzed and I found that we have to break this change of character first. Right, you have to break this change of character before we know the price is pumping upwards. And we also have to break this 30-minute bearish fair value gap. So firstly, I waited for a break with your body candle close. Right, so you can see there's a wick here. After that, when the wick formed, I didn't enter. Right, not yet. I mean, I wouldn't look to enter when there isn't a body candle close. After body candle close, you must see that there's a disrespect of the 30-minute bearish fair value gap, which also happened. And in turn, we created a 15-minute bullish fair value gap, right, signifying that we are truly bullish. Now I will wait for a retest of the 15-minute bullish fair value gap. But when the retest happens, I have to look for a 1-minute change of character to the upside, right, to know that the 15-minute bullish fair value gap is being respected. So as you can see, price came down to the 15-minute bullish fair value gap. So here's the last low, right? There's a change of character on the last low. After the change of character, price came down to 15-minute, or technically you can say it reacted to the 15-minute bullish order block, right? But normally I only look at fair value gaps. So after a 1-minute change of character, right, price would like to fill up some imbalance. So See, there's a 2-minute bullish fair value gap, right? See on 3 minutes. On 3 minutes you can see too, right? So see, if you the 2-minute bullish fair value gap with a week, so it respected this 2-minute fair value gap and price pumped all the way upwards. Yeah. So if you were to look for longs, right, we will win like this to the 50%, right? 1 to 3.3. Right, that would have been a perfect trade. Right here. So price is respecting the 1 hour bearish fair value gap.